They're criminals! How stupid is the situation? What a dick. Lordy Lord, where bees the watermelon and fried chicken? Look at this, look at that. Hey, I'm banging it here, look at this, look at that.
You want to fool around with the situation's dad here?
You bet I do.
What's that?
You couldn't have said that better.
What's the scoop?
He's dishy.
He's trashing the sitch.
What the fuck did he do that for?
I'll do that all day.
Well, maybe he remembers the sitch being a younger kid and better
This
times.
sentimental motherfucker made fun of his almost gay son.
With his glasses.
Oh, he was fucking
Short little old
disgusting.
motherfucker. He was so mad.
Just wanted the 900.
Oh, come on. They were kind of coming up with the money and all standing there like, oh, this is good. This is great. Bam. Now we out all that money, motherfucker.
And Cheese gave a great speech. There is no
Oh, it was
fucking.
great.
There is no nostalgia to this shit. It's just he was just
Today
saying.
is today. There ain't no more of this. There ain't no more of that. It's that. And it was like, wow, he's taking the lead. He's going to be the guy that, like, kind of keeps these guys in check. Boom!
I'd love to fucking. That guy rules.
What the fuck?
Oh, he was so tiny. Belt high man. Unhappy with the murder.
Oh, fantastic. What did the Sitch's dad do?
Well,
Why is he mad?
well, I guess Mikey there's, not with the family these days.
No, huh?
And the father's saying, look, I helped this kid through a lot of shit. And he even gave him a job after the first season of Jersey Shore because those kids weren't making much money,
No.
And I guess he's a diabetic. He's in between jobs, and his medical insurance is running out, so he has to sitch for a little help because the sitch is worth a few bucks right now.
Well, how much is a little help?
Well, he wants him to pay for his medical insurance.
Well, and how fucking, you know what? How close are they?
He says they were
before this
close.
happened, yeah?
The Sitch had some issues, and he was always bailing him out and helping him out here and there, and now he needs a little help, and the situation is turning his back on his father and his family.
Because sometimes these dads are fucking assholes.
Well,
like Lindsay Lohan's dad,
Well, the dad has proven he's an asshole, and this is probably why the situation has nothing to do with him.
Ah, okay.
Because he doesn't get his medical insurance paid by the situation. Now he makes these videos right away.
Oh,
And now
okay.
it's saying on TMZ that he wants his own reality show. So it seems like the father's a fucking dick.
What a dick.
A dick.
I know people say this about our show and stuff, but could this possibly be a work for a sequel, kind of a spin-off thing?
Yeah, I guess you can't believe everything, right?
Yeah, but people say that about this show when things are real. Hey, was that a bit? St. Pat's firing a bit that lasted for 2 years? Yeah, bit.
Yeah, that's what we want to do. So why don't we play some of the highlights from these videos
Let's play some highlights
that the father put out there. The Sitch's dad explains who he is and what the purpose of these videos are. What a fuck! Just imagine someone in your own family doing this. I mean, what the fuck? There's enough assholes out there that want to knock you down and be an asshole to you. But when it comes from your own family, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Imagine your dad making videos, Jimmy.
I can't comprehend it. There's another story we're going to do today about a parent-child relationship in showbiz. I don't get these fucking parents, man.
Yeah.
I hate them.
I think they get some jealousy.
I think so.
They get some jealousy and they want that fame as well.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you're not...
Instead of just being proud for your kid, you're like, fuck that, I want a little of that.
And then there's
shit.
some gives me that. They want some money or whatever the fuck they want to get out of it. Yeah.
These videos are great, though, because then he goes after all the fucking cast members.
He
this
does.
guy's just a piece of work.
How you doing? My name's Frank Sorrentino.
Oh, God.
I was born in Staten Island, New York.
Oh, God.
At an early age, I got married. I had 3 kids.
Like the music.
Life started early for me at 19. Didn't have no childhood. And as a young child, I had a bad childhood. I solved problems the way we learned how to solve problems. I solved problems with my hands and with my friends. And that's who we are. I had 3 kids.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you a few stories. One of my boys is Michael Sorrentino, also known as The Situation. He created more situations for me in my life than the name he gave himself. He put me in more confrontations than any boy I ever had. I'm all for family, I'm all for this. Bullshit. You're all for yourself. And if that's the way it is, that's fine. Don't be go fucking telling nobody, oh, I do this, I do that. You're full of shit. I'm telling you, you're full of shit. I know you. I stood up for you. I put my fucking balls on the line for you 100 fucking times. 100 fucking times when you couldn't. I ask you one fucking favor and you tell me to go fucking be like a regular fucking Joe Blow and go on welfare? Nah, my friend, I don't do that. I love my son Mike, but you know what, Mike? When you get to the top and you forget where you come from, somebody should remind you. I just want to remind you. That's it. I love my son, but he broke my heart. And that's what this is all about. So sit back. I'm going to tell you about the situation.
He was banging cocktail waitresses 2 at a time.
What a fucking asshole.
Scumbag.
That's real. That's not a fucking lie.
Yeah, I think that's real.
You can tell
Absolute
it's
scumbag.
It's just a real asshole.
What a dick.
Yeah, what a scumbag.
Ugh.
I don't even if the kid is a dick, still no reason to go out and just get attention for yourself.
Right. Why don't you try to work out your problems, right?
Let me tell you something also. As an Italian, watching that is like a black guy watching like, Lordy Lord, where be's the watermelon and fried chicken? Lordy Lord, let me give you some soft shoe and tap dance. That is like, ugh.
But that doesn't bother you.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't bother me, but it's so over the top Guinea, like fucking dumb Guinea motherfucker.
He's real
That's
Guinea,
how that
though.
comes across. Yeah, but it's not like that's not. You know, that comes across like, ugh. You just look at it as an Italian and go like, ugh.
But he's barely playing it to the cameras.
But that's him.
Yeah, that's him mostly.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
he's pumping it up slightly.
I was born Staten Island.
Well,
I put my balls, my fucking balls on the line for you more times, you little motherfucker.
well, he tells the story of the sitch getting a blowjob at work. What the fuck?
Following year, I had to get Mike another job because he needed a summer job. So this time I put him with my friend who owned a big construction company. Again, all he had to do was show up to Queens every day, and he would have no problem. But Mike was working and heavy working out at that time. He was gigantic, far from what he looks like today. And he used to love to pose, flex, show his stomach, his ab muscles. And so, he's a young guy. He's working up there with some 30, some 40-year-old women. He caught the attention of one of them. And instead, of working and maybe working out, doing something with her outside the office, she decides that she wants to suck his dick, and basically she gives him a blowjob in the office.
And why is that a problem?
All this guy's doing is making me like the situation more and hate him.
Yeah, what's the problem with that? Wow, that's really throwing some dirt around. What's the problem?
Oh, no, he got blown once. Ooh.
This guy's just mad.
He was the greatest piece of ass I ever had, and I've had him all over the world.
She gets caught.
No.
Michael claims sexual harassment. Can you imagine this?
Can you imagine?
This fucking guy, I get him a job with my friend. He claims sexual harassment. What happens is, the woman gets fired, and Michael wants to pursue a suit of sexual harassment against the woman. My friend gave me the job to give to him because my friend was close to me. This clown wants to go and claim sexual harassment because some 40-year-old broad sucked his dick. Again, they got rid of him, caused a problem between me and my friend, or as I would say, instead of a problem, caused a situation again, and put me in a situation with my friend, and therefore he got paid for the rest of the summer, but they told him they didn't want him in the building. And that was that.
And now she's got a son in prison and a grandmother in the funeral home.
Yes.
This guy is just too much.
Just because he didn't get his medical insurance paid.
Yeah. So he's going to fucking just turn and rat.
Obviously, these two have had problems forever.
Hey, if that's the biggest problem you could come up with, that you're describing like your kid getting a blowjob and at least it was a woman. If he was like, and then my friend who gave him the job is sucking his dick.
No,
I walk in.
How he fucked that story up, though, the sexual harassment thing.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing for any guy.
Yeah.
No guys fucking sue for sexual harassment ever. So that makes the situation look like like a little worm.
Well, who saw that coming?
Papa Stitch, I guess, talks about a sex tape the Stitch made.
Oh.
The sex tape was a big problem for me, a real big problem for me. Mikey went out with a young girl, very attractive, really nice girl. We all liked her a lot.
Jealous?
But, I guess her and Mike decided to make a tape together. And when they made that tape together, they had it, and it was great. But when Mike broke up with her, she wanted it back. And Mike didn't want to return it. And they used to watch the tape all the time with his friends in the basement. They would laugh and, look at this, I'm banging her here, look at this, look at that. But
hey, I'm banging her here, look at this, look at that. I got a raise, I'm sucking her fucking tits, look at this shit. Mingy, look at this shit. Look, she's coming like a fucking cannoli.
I wonder if this guy wanted to bang that 40-year-old.
Oh.
I wonder if this guy, he's just jealous.
He sounds a little
jealous of his
There's
son.
nothing more pathetic than a jealous parent. Nothing more fucking pathetic.
look at that. But what happened is that girl got married. And when she got married, she married into a family who I know. And their father found out about the tape.
Oh, geez.
And he wanted it back. And that caused Mike a big problem because he didn't give the tape back.
Good.
And when it caused Mike a problem, it started to cause me a problem.
Hey, if your daughter's
because
a fucking who,
the people who wanted it back were now looking to do physical harm to Mike. And I wasn't about to let that happen. So once again,
I had to have him
Michael
out.
put me in a situation to where I had to bail him out.
You know what? If A, you're a father helping his son, big fucking deal. That's what you should do.
That's your job.
And B, all you have to do is make a copy of the tape. How stupid is the situation?
Yeah.
Make a copy and hand it back.
You go, here you go, sorry, yeah,
I would
don't
love to
watch
hear,
it.
I would love to hear his side of this, but he's not going to talk about this shit.
Mingy.
Why would you want to keep the tape that badly?
So he could get in the basement with his friends and go, look at me fucking I'm sucking fucking, she's sucking my cock.
Look at this, look at that.
Look at this, look at that over here.
Especially with the father coming at you like that.
Yeah.
You give the tape back at that point, no?
Yeah.
But this is just the one.
This is one side.
One side. He explains the problem with the sex tape led to.
I was all for Michael giving it back. I mean, the girl, but again, he was being an asshole. He didn't give it back, and it embarrassed people. So they upped the stakes. At one time, they tried to run him over.
Any stakes?
They tried to run him over with an ice truck.
What year is this?
Of course.
What year is this? It was an ice truck. The horse was pulling the ice. What fucking year is this?
Who has an ice truck?
What's an ice truck in this day and age?
It's the turn of the century.
The fuck is that?
The situation has turn of the century problems.
Thank God the milkman saw it.
Right.
And put the kibosh on the whole thing.
Don Bozzini wanted the tape back. They shot the situation on the causeway. He's dead.
Can we get this asshole on the show? Looks like he would do some radio. This guy wants some attention. We'll give him some attention. I bet you we could. Yeah, let's try to get him on the fucking phone today.
Oh, Jesus.
An ice truck.
They tried to run him over with an ice truck. I lit up the radiator with my Tommy gun.
He embarrassed me. I had all these girls. We were going to play cards on the table, on the house. And he said that he was tired and get rid of the girls. I even went ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da and danced into the room. This guy sucks.
An ice truck? Fucking the fuck! I've never seen an ice truck in movies. I've seen them.
And I followed him along the roof during the San Gennaro Fest.
Yes, that's where I got rid of the gun.
We got a theory on the sex tape. Chris in the Poconos from that heart-shaped tub. What's up, Chris?
Yeah, they probably didn't want to give the girl the sex tape because she was just going to give it to TMZ, make a couple bucks.
Yeah, that's why,
you know, maybe.
That's
right.
why I would love to hear the situation's take on this whole thing. But then you make a deal like, okay, we're all getting together and watch. We're going to destroy the fucking tape together. If he was paranoid about that.
But is that after he got famous that they wanted that tape? I'm assuming that's before.
Oh, it might be, right.
I think that's before, bro.
Yeah, but before shit, you know.
Like he wasn't famous then when they wanted the tape.
Like he wasn't
back.
famous, so...
The girl got married, so the father wanted the tape.
Yeah.
But people would still want to see that after he got famous.
But she wouldn't know. She had no clue that.
But maybe he was getting famous as all this shit was going down.
I don't know. It sounds like the way this father's talking about it. I don't know nothing.
That this goes way back,
but it sounds like this is like old stuff.
Right.
This is pre-famous situation.
Let's get back into the ice truck.
When they tried that, he called me up on the phone. I was with his mom in the car one day. We were going somewhere, and the call came to his mother.
Murray Hill
He told his mother what happened. She handed me the phone. And at that particular time, I made a call to some people who I knew. And I told them that if this continued to happen, that I was going to solve the problem myself. And I was going to exact out whatever revenge I had to do if my boy was harmed.
It sounds like lead.
Well, what do you think? Low-level mafia guy here?
No, this sounds like a wannabe. This sounds like a wannabe mafia guy.
He's hinting, though.
Like he's trying to be a tough guy.
How many mafia guys you hear actually go on fucking TMZ
None.
and tell personal family business about their son?
They would never do that.
And he was having sex with that girl during the wedding against Tom Hagen knocked on the door. He embarrassed me.
I saw Tom turn around and smile. He made the smirky smile and came down the stairs. I knew he was fucking that fat broad against the door.
He couldn't sing. I slapped him in the face.
You can act like a man! What's the matter with you?
So, I don't think he's... He might know some people, but I've never heard a mob guy for real do this type of shit.
Right.
Thank goodness for both sides that it didn't happen. We had a meeting. We handed over the tape. The guy was happy. I told him there'd be no more attempts to do any harm to Mike, because then it would be a problem with me.
Oh,
and if you wanted a problem with me, it was okay. I really didn't care one way or the other.
Yes, you did.
If he should be struck by lightning.
And we gave the tape back, and basically the problem went away.
Why didn't they make copies?
Oh, he's trying to sound like like a mob guy.
You didn't solve a union issue.
Yeah.
Your kid fucked some chick on a tape and handed it over.
We had a meeting, and the cops showed up. We had to jump out the windows and run. Oh, God, stop it.
All he's doing is making the situation look cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got blown and he fucked the chick on tape. Oh,
right.
terrible
Chick
guy.
on tape.
Yeah, this is horrible stuff.
Showed it to his friends.
Some crazy dirt. I guess the Sitch was in a car accident, and that was a problem for the father.
Why
as well.
did he threaten the? Did he punch the tires off the Sitch's body? And I hit the car. The car wanted problems with me. I knocked the car into grill.
It was a minor accident. No one was injured. The car in the compound, that's all blown. It's blown up and burnt out. And Tom Hagen goes, "Man, the minor accident. No one was injured."
One day Mike was driving to school. I think he was about 16 now, 16, 17. And he started experimenting with some controlled substances that created a lot of smoke. So the car was filled with smoke. And as he's driving on Tennant Road, as he tells me, he didn't see what he ran over. How could you? He's fucking high as a kite. The car's filled with smoke. He didn't see nothing. The music's loud. And as he tells it on MTV, he made it sound like, oh, the car just stopped. No, Mike ran over a sewer grate that ripped out the whole undercarriage of the car.
Oh, Mingy.
Ripped the whole undercarriage out of the car, and the car came to a stop. He said he didn't know why. Well, there was parts behind him from before he made the turn to where he stopped. But you see, he couldn't stay there because the car was full of smoke.
Still.
He didn't want to get caught. So what does he do? Runs into the woods. And guess who he calls? Me.
Yeah.
I get there. Now, I was a person of suspect at that particular time in another state, so I really didn't need any more aggravation.
Oh, my God.
I was a person of suspect, not a person of interest. I was a person of suspect in another state for another thing.
You know,
That's a man act.
he knocked a mailbox over.
One time, the situation was driving through people's backyards, knocking down mailboxes, got a girl on a tape in the car. That's a man act.
Probably had a speeding ticket in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it was nothing.
Relax.
Another state.
Relax, Papa Sitch.
Really? You wanted? Are
Papa
you?
Sitch.
A wanted man in another state?
And one time he was drying his sunglasses with the tissue paper, and the woman had to come out and go, "Yoo-hoo!" and tell him that he was dragging the toilet paper.
He actually said, "Nice ass."
Yeah, we had to sit down and apologize for him saying "nice ass." This guy's hideous.
Have a meeting.
So I really didn't need any more aggravation, nor any more confrontation with the police. But I came down there anyway for Mike. Told him I was driving the car. Car's full of smoke. He says,
roll the windows down.
You know, he asks me if I smoke. I say no. He asks me where Mike is because they knew I had a son. I said he was nowhere to be found. I said I was driving the car. I said if there's a problem, you can deal with me on it. They knew I wasn't the driver. Mikey was hiding in the woods. Again, they had nothing on me. They were forced to let me go.
What?
We towed the car away.
What?
Wait. First of
What
all,
is he
had
saying?
the cops know that he had a son, and the car, like no one's in the car. The old man's the only one that shows up. What the fuck? That makes no sense whatsoever.
Not at all.
This guy's a lying sack of shit. I think he's folding under questioning.
It really cemented myself to do this after
Cement, another stereotype, you bastard.
Michael's agent,
Oh.
Mike, sent
Mike?
my agent an email telling him about libel and this and that, and we're going to do this and we're going to do that.
Mingy. Guy in the middle going, what do you want from me?
All I could say is, listen, Mike, you got a fucking problem? You want to fucking say something? You could call me up and you could tell me. You don't have to run around a fucking bush, hide behind a fucking wall, email me like some fucking telephone tough guy. You got something to say? Fucking say it. Or else, shut the fuck up. Okay?
Sounds
and we'll
loving.
go from there. Because the last time I saw you in June, you wanted to suck my dick. Okay?
What?
So, don't come off like some type of tough guy, Mike. Because in the world I come from, if you want to dance with somebody,
Oh, no.
you make sure you know who you're going to ask to dance. If you want to dance with me, Mike, you should be ready to get out there and go for it. That's it, my friend.
Wow, he's just telling his son, "I'll beat you up." This guy is fucking awful.
You want to dance with somebody, you better know how to dance.
How embarrassing.
The dance.
God, I like the situation all of a sudden.
Yeah.
He's doing a dance. One time, he was standing there learning how to make sauce when he should have been conducting business. Put in your sausage, your meat.
He told the girl he loved her. He couldn't wait to see her.
Hey, you want to know how to dance? Oh, this guy is such a wannabe fucking guinea mobster. Stop it.
You want a bonus clip?
Oh, of course I do.
There's another clip I need. I don't have in front of me. He goes after Dina, the new cast member, and
Yeah.
Snooki.
And
has
Snooki,
some
yeah.
great shit to say about
Yeah,
those
that.
two. If we can find that clip, it would be wonderful. But we have a bonus clip here. The Sitch's dad talks about Ronnie from the Jersey Shore.
Oh.
Ronnie, Fucking crybaby. How do you get on TV and cry like a fucking bitch over a girl? You're crying on fucking television? You want everybody to know that you're a fucking fag? That you want everybody to know, oh, fucking Sammy, oh, get the fuck out of here. Be a fucking man. She wants to go, let her fucking go. Get somebody else. Don't cry like a fucking fag.
You know what? You know what the Sitch must have heard growing up?
Oh, yeah.
Everything I heard growing up.
Yeah.
All the big words.
This guy's trying so hard to fucking shoehorn himself in.
Yeah.
To be
as
famous.
The tough guy father. Hey, you think the Sitch is something? Yeah, you look out for me.
Does anybody respect this guy? And it's horrendous.
No.
It all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. I think the Sitch isn't allowed to be who he really wants to be because he grew up with this guy.
One time, let me tell you.
The Sitch is very confused.
One time, the Situation wanted to go out shopping with me and the rest of the family.
Yeah.
He brought what he called a puppet, but it was not a puppet. It was a doll. And I said, what's the matter with you? What are you, a fag with your doll? And his mother opens her fucking mouth and goes, it's a puppet. And then the spaghetti I threw it against the wall and the kid starts fucking crying like some kind of fucking faggot. Oh, brother.
Hopefully Sam's getting the Snooki clip.
Yeah.
He calls her a pig. And
let me tell you about the time his good friend wanted to suck his fucking cock in a treehouse. Huh? He's half a fag. He's up in a fucking treehouse, and this other faggot wants to suck his fucking dick? I say, no way. The Sitch. The Sitch's dad makes my dad look like Ward Cleaver.
He's got to deal with that shit.
Oh, of course he's not going to pay him for fucking medical treatment.
He wants his taste.
Yeah.
This guy wants his taste, that's all.
He does.
That's all it is.
Allow us to wet our beaks.
Yeah, he just wants a taste of that Sitch money.
You carry your 40-year-old women in your pocket like so many nickels and dimes.
He's probably jealous because he probably told the Situation, look, I wouldn't mind being part of the Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Hey,
you
bring
think
me
I
in
could
for a
get
little,
in there? And
little
it's like,
something.
nah, well, I'm not really in
And
charge
he probably
of that.
has to kind of blow him off a little bit.
That's all I did for you.
Hey, I talked to MTV. They're thinking about it, but I don't know. We'll have to see what happens.
Yeah.
And then the father finally had it. He wants his taste. He wants his taste of the money and the taste of the fame.
What an asshole this is.
For probably a speeding ticket.
I was suspect. In another state, suspect. For what?
Person of
you're laying everything out on the fucking line, not just taken. That could be the worst listener call ever.
I didn't hear a word he said.
He's gone.
Hey,
he's gone on his own.
You gotta learn how to do radio if you're gonna do radio. Hey,
that's what he did. Yeah. Sorry, we got the real father on the phone.
Oh,
Sitch's father. Yeah.
You gotta set the situation straight here, fellas. You see, I was the brains behind the show, the Jersey Shore. You see, I used to yell at the kid. I says, you smoking weed all day, you're hanging out at the beach with the friends. What do you think? You're going to have the cameras come follow you around or something? You're going to have a show? Next thing I know, he got a show. They owe me everything. Because she was giving him a BJ. He was supposed to be doing his homework.
Wait, is this the father of Chip?
yeah. No. This is the Situation.
Are you sure? Because now I'm starting to think that maybe the father of Chip has problems with Chip and Chipster's fame.
The Chipsuation.
Chipsuation.
Yeah, the father was calling him up. Because one time he was doing construction and he built something. It was toppling over and stuff. Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. So you don't talk to your son anymore?
No, his mother's a saint on earth. But no, I don't talk to him no more because I asked him if he could help me because my felt hat needed to be fixed. I couldn't. I said it felt bad.
Felt bad. Felt bad.
Felt like that.
I can't hear nothing. Am I still on?
Yeah. Unfortunately, you are.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's.
My phone's broken. I think that went good, though.
I think that went good, though.
Yeah. You were saying something. Whatever.
I don't know.
All right, so we got the Sitch's dad with a couple more bonus clips. He's going after the situation. And then he goes after everybody on Jersey Shore. Dina, new cast member, you probably didn't watch this year.
No.
She's just like a drunken fucking pig they brought on.
Really?
Yeah. And this is what the situation dad has to say about her.
All right.
Dina, first-class Italian pig. Any girl who shows their bukkake the first time they're on fucking television is a pig. She whipped up her skirt, showed my son her bukkake. I mean, are you fucking kidding me or what?
Bukkake.
And I got to tell you, if you take a look at those girls on that show, I mean, who's attractive? I mean, Sammy's a pretty girl. And Jay, well, obviously her figure speaks for herself. But the other two, they're like trolls.
Figure.
They live under the bridge. The both of them.
The both of them.
Her bukkake.
This guy's
What is that?
Italian.
I have that with some gabagool, some bukkake. Oh, my mother, the way she used to make a bukkake.
A bukkake would smell, the entire house would smell like clams.
A bukkake was mussels, clams, and then some bacala.
My father would put on an oven mitt and slap my mother's bukkake back and forth until it made the boogie noise.
Bukkake.
Stupid. I never heard that before.
No, I've never heard that.
Bukkake.
Bukkake. Stop
Italian.
it.
Is that a real word, you think?
I guess.
For the poo-ha?
I'm sure it is.
It has to be. Snooki. This is what he has to say about Snooki. The final clip, finally, from The Situation's dad.
Snooki, for God's sakes, my God. I got to tell you, if I was that girl's father, I'd run for cover. Run for cover.
Run for cover, huh?
I read an article in a paper about her that Rutgers University gave her like $34,000 to talk. If I was a woman, a young woman, I would want my tuition back. Because possibly what could she tell anybody other than how much dick she sucks or that she named Vinny's cock, she gave it a name. Or what else could she do? Act intoxicated? 4'11" piece of shit roaming about. That's what she is.
Aw.
First of all, they're not even all Italian, okay? The girl Snooki portrays herself as Italian. She says her name is Nicole Palizzi, but she was born in Chile. So it's like basically you're a German Shepherd living with a bunch of beagles, and you say, I'm a beagle. You're not. You're a German Shepherd. She's Spanish. So that's what she is. She's Chilean. She was adopted by Italian people, okay? And they're probably fucking crawling under the rug the way she acts. I got to be honest with you. If that was my daughter, there'd be a severe fucking problem. Severe. She might never talk to me again, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to have you running around, pulling up your fucking dress, showing everybody your bukkake, wanting to blow guys in the bed constantly. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Now we know why the situation doesn't deal with his father.
Yeah. What an uninteresting man.
He's uninteresting.
He's a horribly
to be.
boring man. How are you saying that much and losing me?
Yeah, he's trying to get something going, and it's just not
nothing.
He's trying to be.
Trying a little too hard, you think?
Hey, the guy that tells it all, he's jealous. Sorry that nobody wants to pay 34 G's to hear you talk, pal. Yeah. Sorry. That's the way it works out.
Yeah, if they want to pay it, fuck it.
Too bad. It's the way it is. Dane Cook does arenas and I don't. You know what? That's the way it is. That's not Dane's fault. You know what I mean? You got to just shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
And hey, they gave it 34 grand. There, in that moment lies everything he's doing right now. He's fucking jealous. How pathetic. A jealous parent.
Jealous of your own kid.
Oh, how fucking embarrassing.
That's just creepy.
That's right. The situation probably gets more to speak than you get in a year, sir. Sorry.
Yeah.
It is what it is. What can I tell you? Deal with it. Fuck, that annoys me. Hey, the dude showed a bukkake.
A bukkake.
Yeah, meanwhile, he's not working. And he between jobs, he can't afford health insurance.
There's
Who
diabetes.
the fuck are you to criticize how anybody else makes money? At least she's making money.